Today we have the pleasure of talking with Jill Davis, Matt Sauer, and Shana McConville, the city organizers behind Dayton PK Nights. These gatherings originated in Tokyo in 2003 and are now found in over 900 cities around the world. PK has come to our community now thanks to Jill, Matt, and Shana, so thank you for bringing that to us.
Our pleasure.
And Jill, before we start, how do you pronounce PK and what is it and what's the format?
PK Night is PechaKucha Night, or PechaKucha Night, and it's an event that centers around the 2020 presentation format, where the speaker has exactly 6 minutes and 40 seconds to make their presentation using 20 slides. Each slide remains on the projector for 20 seconds, and the presenter has no control over those slides. So it's sort of a contest between you and your slideshow. It helps presenters distill their thoughts and get to the point and hold your attention.
So Shana, what's the mission behind these PK events?
What's great about PK presentations and PK events is that anyone can participate. So it can be from anyone who has never given a public presentation before to get up and do one, or people that have a lot to say are also great presenters. So we see a wide range of people that participate as presenters from all walks of life, people who perhaps find small inspirations in creating artwork in their studio, to people that are changing the face of Dayton. We don't require our presenters to do a run through with us ahead of time or anything like that. So it really can be spontaneous.
Cool.
Some people will spend weeks preparing for their 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and some people will just get up there and wing it. It's exciting because we never know what's going to happen. And there's something kind of beautiful about that.
That's really cool. What's really great is, because I've participated in a couple of PKs, is the fact that it uses so many different venues. So Matt, can you talk about that?
So we make it part of the PK experience to move around at every event. So we've had events in a lot of really raw spaces in Dayton. I mean, the spaces we started off in, C Space, some of the unutilized spaces in the cannery. We've been on the rooftop of the Firefly building. We've been all over, and we try to really showcase those buildings and those creative spaces, partly in the hopes that somebody maybe finds a use for them, or wants to start a business, or wants to maybe purchase the building and do something entrepreneurial with the space. But the audience really, I think, really enjoys, again, getting this sort of sneak peek behind the scenes with the venues even.
That's really great. So Jill, can you give us an example of a very memorable night at PK?
I think the first night that so many people came that the room wasn't big enough to hold us. I think then we knew we were really onto something. Even the very first volume back at C Space that just had a small audience had the most powerful speakers who had never had a chance to see PK anywhere. And I just said, would you be up to, showing 20 slides and telling us what you're doing with, rebuilding together Dayton, or your backyard garden? There was all manner of topics, and it just worked so well right out of the box. It was amazing, and from then we were on a roll. So the very first volume, I was thrilled by, and I would say the Tejas volume, when it was in the cannery, when we were just mobbed and everybody was there. That's what people were saying. Everybody's here. I'm like, oh boy, this is really fun. And again, great presentations from a documentary filmmaker to a steampunk enthusiast to the Tejas Arts program. So many of us are hearing about these things for the first time from people we've never met who are so interesting in our own community. And this is our chance to meet them, and it's so casual and so raw, and of course includes the 20-minute beer break, so that you have an aspect of socializing and networking. So you can talk to these speakers, and like Shana was saying, it's all very raw and all very spontaneous, always unexpected.
So Shana, what do you think the impact is of PK nights on communities?
PK definitely creates a creative culture. It's a magnet for people that care a lot about Dayton, people that are inspired by creativity. people who are curious. There are so many people from so many perspectives that come out to our events. So the impact, I think, on our community is pretty significant. We see people make connections at our events pretty regularly. Partnerships are formed. People might hear about something, for example, a Mobile food market, and say, you know what, I want to be a part of this. How do I get involved? Or an artist will present what they're doing in the studio, and someone's thinking, I had no idea that was possible, and how do I meet this artist and learn more about their work? So there's a lot of beautiful things that happen, and again, a lot of it's not very predicted. In some ways, we're just able to connect some dots and make these events happen 4 times a year. There's a great synergy there. I don't think anyone's ever been required to go to this event. So again, it's people that really want to be there and really are excited about what they're going to hear and walk away learning something new. And we hear that over and over again, whether it be from people that just moved to Dayton, who are just floored by the opportunity to be present at this type of event, that we have it going on, or people that just are groupies, they come over and over.